What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something a little different. I have been kind of nervous about this, I'm not gonna lie, but as you know, I'm a big Supernatural fan, watched the whole show for 15 years, and now we are watching for the first time the prequel series, The Winchesters. Now, this series is not said to have or to feature a lot of Sam and Dean Winchester. I think there's a small cameo in this episode that potentially could have Dean in it, obviously, since it's the first episode. But I'm going in it, trying to go into it with an open mind. I definitely have my thoughts and my opinions about what I've seen from this show, whether, it be in the trailers and things like that. I think after 15 years, I don't know if this show necessarily needed to be made, but we're going to watch it anyway and see, is it worth it? Is it worth the trip? I guess we're gonna find that out today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm probably planning on doing a whole review on this episode in another video, but this is just gonna be me reacting to the episode itself. So hopefully you guys will join me on the journey and hopefully you enjoy it. But if you do enjoy the content, drop a like on this video as it greatly helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new here, as we would love to have you. We have trailer reactions, videos, we got videos here. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and without further ado, let's watch the first episode of Winchesters. I swear to God, this better not be lame. It better be good. I'm just saying. I guess we're about to find out. As someone that watched every episode from day one of Supernatural, I do have high hopes and very high expectations for this series. I think it is in part produced, I want to say, by Jensen Ackles, I believe. He's a big part of this, so I think he's the reason, or a big reason, why this show even exists today. But I know that a lot of people have their complaints and their worries about the canon nature of this show, given what we've come to know about Supernatural. So I'm interested to see how they explain this whole thing. Already off rip, giving me very much Indiana Jones vibes. All right, just like that, they just throw us right in there. No introduction, no nothing, just here you go. I do like the music, very much falls in line with the Supernatural vibe. Like, I think the showrunners and everybody who was a part of the show really liked that classic rock feel. You kind of got a little bit of that in every episode. But I'm very interested to see how they explain this whole story.
1972, the day Dad came home from the war. Now, I know this story might sound familiar, but I'm going to put the pieces together in a way that just might surprise you. I have to start all the way at the beginning.
Very interesting. Jensen Ackles narrating. Sounds good.
No, it's totally my fault. Artist?
Girl's gotta have her hobbies. Got you good, didn't I?
I could take a hit. I'm sorry, I should have been watching where I was going.
Me too. Oh, I didn't see it. I just came for the snacks. But I'm pretty sure the book was better.
Licorice drops. 2 years.
They're on the house. I'll see you around, Soldier Boy.
The irony. I wonder if they chose that, Soldier Boy, because Jensen Ackles is a big part of this show. Obviously, you have the classic car right out front. But Soldier Boy is obviously the character that Jensen Ackles just recently played on The Boys. Maybe a funny coincidence, but I doubt it.
Love what you done with the place.
My husband and son walked out on me, so this is the best I could do. Damn it. Welcome home, kiddo.
What? I'm legal now.
Concerned, you are the same age as when you illegally joined the Marines
I had a waiver.
by forging your dad's signature. 2 years gone, and look at you. You've been chasing your dad since he walked out our door. I know that's why you enlisted. But it is time to let the past go, kiddo.
over the keys, Slick.
What? Just randomly? Oh, okay. He's a demon? What the hell?
So sorry.
Sir, what the hell is this?
Stop helping! Where is my father?
Daddy's missing. He's gonna end up behind like the rest of your kin. He's down there now, burning so bright.
Exorcizamos te. Omnis immundus spiritus. Omnis intenica potestas. Omnis inclusio infinalis agency.
Yo, that's wild. They already brought demons into the show?
Hey, what was that? No. His eyes were black, and then smoke just came out of his mouth.
Take a deep. Just breathe. That was a demon. From hell. And the water inside that tank, I had it blessed. Holy water hurts them. And the Latin.
She just happened to know that there was going to be a demon there and a bath of holy water.
He's gone. Some can be saved after possessions, but demons don't tend to treat their host very well. Demons try to get in your head. They say things to mess with you. Okay. I know this has been a lot, but I need you to tell me what the hell you were doing here tonight.
When I got back from Nam, a man that I'd never met gave me this. And then he just disappeared, like vanished. This is a letter from my dad. It's the first that I'd heard from him in 15 years, and it said that if I got this, then he's gone.
So they're both looking for their dads? What if they're the same dad? That'd be weird.
Based on what you asked the demon, you're looking for your dad too, right?
Come with me.
Well, you're not exactly who I thought you were.
This plot is moving quick.
So what did bring you here?
My dad called me from the road, said he was being followed by demons, that he'd meet me at home, but he never showed. He wanted a schematic from inside this place.
A schematic, what for?
It's magically sealed.
Wait, magic is real too?
It's all real.
All right. Okay. All right. I don't know. I already don't know about this. This has very classic CW vibes with a very accelerated plot. Characters that just so happen to meet. They, ironically enough, are in the same line of mission. Like, they're both looking for their dad. And I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, obviously we're going to keep watching, but I'm just saying. The plot is moving very fast, and now he just learned that demons are real, which is a lot to take in. He also just learned that magic is real, which is a whole other thing. And she's just like, yeah, okay, come on in.
By the color. Guessing that's your artwork?
It's a devil's trap. Would have stopped the demon right in his tracks if he made it this far. Okay, listen. And the only lead I have on him is inside this place. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
need you to use that key that you're hiding in your back pocket.
Okay, look. There's answers in there for the both of us. Though, to be honest, I have a whole lot more questions now.
That's why the demon didn't possess you. It's an anti-possession charm.
Oh, plot armor.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
It's a normal night for you? And you were raised to be
A hunter.
of demons.
And all kinds of monsters.
A hunter? Did you ever hear of Henry Winchester?
No, sorry.
Maybe he was one of these paranormal Freemasons.
There's no such thing.
Bro, this show has already,
Symbol on the envelope.
in my opinion, completely destroyed what
There's no such
they spent 15 years building. Like, I don't think he became a hunter until she died. At least that was my understanding.
What is this place? Clubhouse?
No idea it even existed.
Okay, yeah, I knew that that was gonna come up
Who are
quick.
the men of letters?
I don't know. The amount of dust covering everything. They're out of business.
Henry Eric Winchester. This is my dad's locker.
Do you need to borrow my picks?
Way to lock just like it on our shed.
So just like that, he finds out that his dad was a man of letters.
When I was a kid, I thought there was a monster under my bed. You know, my dad used to say, "Don't worry, son. I know how to trap it." Why he left or what he did. Turns out, the truth is right here.
This is it. I was looking for, but no sign of him.
What did he say when he called?
That he tracked down someone named Ada Monroe. She gave him this address, said to grab this file. I don't know what this box is for. I just know Dad didn't sound like himself when he called.
A million questions. Most importantly, what's your name?
You don't want any part of this life. I promise you. Let the past stay in the past.
John, by the way. John Winchester.
Go home, soldier boy.
The plot, like, they just laid it out. Just like, here you go. But it's said to be a love story, so I'm just curious how, I don't know, how all of that's gonna play. All right, she got bodied pretty quick. She just happens to run into her or
How
him.
did you find me?
Well, that's what I do. Or what I did in the Marines. Gotta be the 80 you're looking for, right?
Dad said he was in Lubbock.
Great, let's get down there.
You're like a dog with a bone.
And coffee. Come on, Texas awaits.
I told you. I'm trying to protect you.
The clubhouse piece, right? I don't know, maybe she knew my father too. She's the only lead either one of us has in our dads, right? So, looking to Ada is a win-win for both of us.
Your dad kept all of this from you for a reason.
Yeah, and I hate him for that. But I love him, you know? Yeah, I figured you like your coffee the same as your worldview, black as night.
Oh, that's so clever. That's so clever. Who wrote this line? So now it is fun. There are some subtle nods. Obviously, you see where Sam gets his,
Iron and buckshot.
I guess, like his literary side. Like he's always in the library doing research.
My friends call me Latha. I don't have a lot of friends. Not sure why I just volunteered that.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lana.
Hey, you ever hear of the Men of Letters or Ada Monroe?
No, and nope. What is this?
Some ancient box. It's all I have to go on to find my dad. And you're great at puzzles. You think you can figure it out?
Maybe. Mary, what's going on?
My dad went hunting for demons without us, and now he's missing.
Samuel Hunt without family.
He was in contact with this Ada Monroe in Texas, and now she's missing too. Down there and see what we can learn. Dig in how to open that, okay?
Samuel is...
Latika, you nearly fainted when you saw Willard.
Rats are scary. Rats are involved in this, do you?
I'll call you from the road.
Toes free. Carlos is playing a gig nearby.
After what happened in Tupelo, he is the last person I need helping me.
What happened in Tupelo?
What the hell is this becoming Scooby-Doo? Like now they've got a whole band of people going to hunt this thing.
No, hey, listen to me, listen, easy. Stick with me. I'm gonna get you through this.
Bro, you did not listen at all.
John?
controlled a Major Tom? Where were you just now?
I think I'm being haunted.
Grab my bag, front pocket. There's no flashing lights, so there's no ghost here. You're not being haunted. Tell me what you're seeing.
I keep seeing my friend Murph. The pieces of his necklace in here. Silver cross. That's all that was left of him.
I couldn't save.
So how do you cope with it all?
I'll let you know when I find out.
Dude, I don't like her. I don't like him either, to be honest with you. He doesn't seem like the John Winchester that we knew. Obviously, I know that this is years before, but still.
Who's breaking?
What's that smell?
Sulfur. Demon BO. Dad was here. This is how his mind works, his handwriting.
Damn.
Nice to see you again, Slick.
You can't kill demons. Our buddy from the alley found a fresh host.
Still has that new car smell, too.
What the hell? Okay.
When are you gonna let Tupelo go, Mayor?
Carlos, John Carlos.
Come on, rookie. Learn something. They can't cross selves. Cool, right? Read this, word for word.
Are you sure?
Come on, man, before she gets up.
Fine. The triple threat is a mouth-watering grilled cheese and your choice of bread with two.
My bad. Though that sandwich is divine. Here, this part. Quick.
Amuste. Omus amunis spiritus. Omnis itanica. Potestas.
Really though,
Jimmy.
I don't know. There's too much personality in this show, like
Hangover.
between the love story and
Let's just
them just subtly being like, oh, this is how you kill a demon. Like, it took them forever to learn how to do that.
let's celebrate by getting you some new clothes from this decade.
Hey, stop talking. Let's get back inside.
So they got a full-on squad now.
It's everywhere.
They make it very obvious they're into each other.
I don't understand. We always hunt together. There's no secrets in our family. Given what we faced before, whatever he's trying to protect me from must be pretty damn bad.
Don't listen to Mary. You're ready.
You really think so?
I mean, probably. Can't believe I ever had a crush on her.
Had. You're such a liar.
I mean, why can't she let Tupelo go?
You flaked on her. Like always. But that time, it almost got her killed. You with someone at the time?
Beth and I were off again. I think.
Mm-hmm. There are runes embedded in its lid. He needed the schematic from the clubhouse in order to know which runes unlock the box. So you trace the runes and...
Oh, okay, runes, prunes. What is this damn box already?
This box is a monster trap, powered by dark magic. It pulls monsters inside and kills them.
Damn, they're already bringing dark magic into it. Monster boxes, everything.
They've been around for centuries.
Masons.
They're the worst.
Your dad was looking for a very powerful weapon, but why?
Why do the demons want it too?
I don't know. I just want to find my dad.
What is this, a phone number?
12 numbers, Carlos.
Coordinates. And it's
Coordinates?
handwriting, too.
Oh no.
New Orleans.
Give me your keys. I'm driving.
Not loving your aggression, getting behind the wheel of my beloved.
Keys, or I knock another tooth out of your head. Do you know
This very much feels reminiscent of the Scooby-Doo. They even got the mystery machine or mystery van. They got Velma, Daphne, like they got the whole gang.
3, 4.
They just need a dog now.
The box does its thing. Are you still mad at me?
No, you can walk away. And you should.
What happened to Maggie? It wasn't your fault.
No. Maybe. Definitely not.
So you're a musician. How'd you get into hunting?
I killed a ghoul. Unfortunately, it got to my family before I could get to it. So,
I'm sorry, I didn't.
easy, man.
I wonder if we're gonna see any more cameos from the original SPN family.
Do all hunters have such tough beginnings?
Worse than how it starts for a hunter is how it ends.
That was ominous.
Sure this is the right spot?
Bro, they definitely have the mystery van.
It's okay to be nervous. This is your first hunt. So it's fine to have second thoughts.
You know, I am kind of nervous. Maybe we could be nervous together. Yeah.
Bro, she's like jealous? Like, why are you jealous? You just met homie. You just met him yesterday. He's like, ah, they're forming a bond.
Are you okay?
Yeah. This is the second cemetery I've been to this week. Can I ask you something? Who's Maggie?
My cousin. She was a hunter like me. She was killed last year. Vampire. Maggie was like a sister to me. And I couldn't. 18 years old and gone.
Same age as Murph.
I want out of this life, able to carry one. I didn't sign up for any of this.
So when we find your dad, you're just...
I'm walking away.
Well, what do you want to do with the rest of your life then?
I just want to live long enough to find out.
That's fair. And I think, like, she does eventually stop hunting. I think when she has Sam and Dean. But obviously that life catches up to them pretty quick.
This is my dad's.
Sigil from Adas.
He used it to unlock the door.
No one else weirded out by the fact that there's a giant hole in the ground of an above the ground cemetery?
Weird or not, my dad might be down there. So you're saying topside with Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
This a normal night for you?
Since yesterday? Yeah.
I love how, like, in the midst of a dangerous situation, they still find time to flirt with each other. Totally normal behavior. Now, I get it, guys. I know it's a love story. I'm just saying. It's a little cheesy. Very different tone than what we've come to see from Supernatural.
Please tell me that was you.
Sorry.
No demons are getting down there.
This is so,
Awesome, right?
so awesome.
Now, this definitely feels like it's made for a younger audience, you know? You're not seeing, at least in the beginning, you're not seeing as much brutality. You're seeing a lot more humor and charm, funny characters, big personalities, a lot of flirting. So, yeah, I mean, Supernatural was definitely built on the legs of what feels like it was meant for a mature audience.
We're gonna find your dad.
Time to go.
Naturally, they gotta face the demon or the monster that they've been looking for while they're looking for their dad.
I don't think it's gonna be enough to stop this thing.
Yeah, but it'll piss it off.
Homie's just gonna sacrifice himself. Nope. Another demon.
Hand it over, and you die quick.
Okay. I was about to say.
I saw a symbol here that I recognized. There's a loop guru down below.
Bruh, why did you just... He just... Like the holy water was gonna stop the demon for long.
Quick, you have to open the box.
Bro, why do y'all keep turning away from the demon? That's my question. You really expect me to believe that he just out here slaying away at monsters like with 1 hour of training? I mean, I guess.
Any sign of Samuel?
She knows where he is.
Okay, am I hallucinating, or did that box just eat that demon? I mean, either answer is fine, to be honest.
You will not believe what just happened. What am I missing? How could you keep this from me?
You're mad at me? I'm the one who stayed. If you want to know everything, fine. When I was your age, all I wanted was this. My own garage, like my old man had. And then your dad and I met, and we fell in love. And it was just us. But then you were born. And they put you on my chest. And in that moment, I knew I would do anything. Anything to keep you safe.
A little foreshadowing there.
Trying to do too. Keep us safe.
Gone. I'm sorry I kept the truth from you, John. There's a dangerous world out there. And our family has fought that danger for centuries. The answers to all your questions are at the address below. I love you. And your mother. Always.
I should have shown you sooner.
Didn't he just find that like yesterday?
Came home. I thought that maybe I could find something out about him.
Don't go down this road, John.
Mom, my entire life, I've been searching for something. Okay, this is good versus evil. I was born to do this.
You sound just like your daddy. Just come home.
Damn, she changed her mind real quick. She's like, okay, yeah, for sure.
You know that's not gonna bring Murph back, right?
Well, when we find your dad.
Figured you like your coffee like your worldview. Too sweet.
Hey,
This shit is too cute for me.
I thought you were a pacifist. Can't talk you out of this. But you did good. My dad would have been proud of you, Lotta.
Scooby and the gang.
And you. Weren't terrible.
Best thing you've ever said to me.
Don't get used to it. Come on, Ada should be awake by now.
You look like him, you know. Came into the store when I first opened it. Needed a book about wraiths, if I remember correctly. He was kind, and he had a great smile.
Do you know what happened to him?
All the men of letters I knew disappeared 15 years ago. Because it's the only thing that can kill the Akrita.
The what?
The Akrita are a malevolent force, a monster not of this world. For centuries, they've tried to invade. The men of letters stopped them.
Bro, they really dig deep into the lore for this show. Like, I thought we'd seen everything in Supernatural. Now there's another force.
Wipe out everyone here, including demons and all manner of monster, and take over our world. Evidence of a men of letters office in Savannah. It contained records of how the Akrita have crossed over in the past. Find where they're coming in. Use this box to stop them.
Oh, you mean we? Oh, I can't let you come along. Oh, but it's not your choice.
Savannah.
That didn't take much convincing. She's like, oh, okay, come on. Hop in.
What they didn't know was that the Akrita weren't just a threat to Earth, but to all of existence. Now, like I told you, there's gonna be some surprises.
Oh, there he is.
Find all the puzzle pieces myself. But
They actually got him in.
And until then, I'll keep picking the music.
Okay, I like how he's kind of narrating. I don't know if he's going to do it for every episode, but it's still cool. I mean, talk about... It's been a couple years since we've seen Dean Winchester. Even for a second, I'll take it. This episode was still shite, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. But that was cool. All right, guys, so we just finished watching the first episode of Winchesters. I'm going to do a whole separate video reviewing this episode because there's a lot that I want to say about the episode itself, its connection or relation to Supernatural, 15 years of Supernatural legacy, and where I feel like it kind of hits the mark, misses the mark, and some of the differences that I see. But I will say this, like, I don't want to completely shit on this show. I feel like there is some hope here. I think if you're just a Supernatural fan and you're not digging too deep into the differences, then yeah, I think it's just more Supernatural. You might come to like it. But I will say that after the first episode, I'm not entirely drawn in. I feel like it very much has that CW feel to it that I'm not necessarily too big of a fan of. Like, and by that I mean that Supernatural had like it has very much a CW feel where it's kind of corny in its line delivery. There's a lot of obvious moments within it that are just kind of forced. It feels like this forced relationship or romance that they didn't even let build for more than an episode. Like, you can already tell that these two characters, Mary and John, are gonna end up together, which I guess you already knew, but they don't waste any time being like, oh, there's a love interest there. Like, they're gonna get together at some point. So I don't know. I think for me, if they were gonna do a prequel, which again I don't think needed to exist, there's a lot of other things that they could have used, a lot of other characters that they could have used. I don't know why I guess it makes sense that they wanted to do a prequel, and but I don't know. This one it had some kind of corny moments to me, and I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how it all comes up and builds up together in the next couple episodes. But for me, yeah, it was a little cringe to me. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll get into that in a whole nother video where I actually review the episode in its entirety. But for now, yeah, I will say, I liked it enough to watch another episode just to see how the plot progresses. But I'm not a big fan. I just think Supernatural was just different. And when you try to make a prequel, it almost very rarely does it compete with the original. But that's just my opinion. Overall, it was fun. But I'm curious to know, what did you guys think about the episode? Did you enjoy it? If you watched it on your own, what were your initial thoughts of it? What did you think about, you know, this whole thing, this whole episode? Do you think it's going to last, or do you think it's going to kind of be a one-off, one season kind of thing? Let me know down in the comment section below. Very curious to hear what you guys have to say about this show, especially if you are a Supernatural fan like me. But with that being said, that's really all I got for this episode. Yeah, I'm curious to know what you guys think. Drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new here. I watch a lot of TV, and I love to share my experiences with you guys. So the more people we have watching the videos and supporting them, the better. I appreciate you guys so very much. Hit that sub button, all that good YouTube stuff. And until then, I hope you guys are safe. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.